Hello everyone, Grant Clayton with 1% List here. This video is going to be a deep dive into Tacklebox, everything that Tacklebox is and does, why it is, how you can leverage Tacklebox for creating content, getting reviews, everything that you could possibly do inside Tacklebox will be explained in this video. So without further ado, let me share my screen. And this is Tacklebox. So look, feel free to pause this video as you need to and just kind of tinker with things, like whatever you need to do to kind of explore this software. Feel free to do. At the top corner of your screen, you'll see a little moon. You can turn it into bright or dark. So for this, I'll leave it bright so you can see in full clarity a little bit better. So right here at the top on the dashboard, you'll see how many transactions were done over certain periods of time by the company. You can see your office performance, all that sort of things. There's an area down below where you can actually save links. So like if you wanted to, what we would suggest is using Tacklebox almost like you would use Google for real estate purposes. So over here on the right, there is Vista Social, Riverside, Dotloop, Substack, all these different websites that I might use for real estate marketing or for keeping up to date with all things real estate. Literally all you have to do is edit a link and then paste a link and paste whatever you want to call it. And that link will pop up right at the bottom of your dashboard every time you log in. So you have quick access to it. Very simple, very easy process. Now, over here is the main area right here where it says media. This is going to be an area that a lot of you will access. So there's My Files here. Now, My Files will have everything from flyers, QR codes, templates, postcards, door hangers, literally yard signs. This is where you're going to find yard signs. So lots of different options for yard signs here. And so if you go to the top here, you can actually select a tag, and there's some pre-made tags such as outdoor signage. So if I select the outdoor signage tag, now only things that are outdoor signs are going to pop up. So it's a great spot where you can go and just grab some things. This would be under My Files. You can see I have the My Files button clicked. That's going to be content that is agent specific. And then if you visit franchise or corporate, you'll see things that are more company branded or franchise branded, things like that. Okay, very easy, very simple system to use. Highly advise you just tinker with it and play with it a little bit. Now then, Google reviews. This is something that should be just by default, everyone gets as often as they can get them. Having Google reviews is imperative to running a successful business. Literally, the more Google reviews you have, the more money you will make. I don't think it's a stretch to claim that at all. So we have a stock template, and this is a text template. So whenever you hit send, this is going to go out to somebody in the form of a text message. But right here is what you really need to pay attention to. So this is a Google review link, and you'll want to update this whenever you sign in. So if you are an agent that has your own Google business profile, update that to yours. But if you are a franchise owner, then what you would want to do is head over here to Google Business Manager. So I went to business.google.com, and I'm logged in to my profile that has my Google business associated with it. And once I click on this little dashboard will pop up. In a weird way, it kind of looks like a Google page, but really what this is the back end of your business profile. And you can see we have 157 reviews here, average stars of 4.9, which is great. But the more the merrier, the more you can get, the better. And so if you click on ask for reviews right here, you will see there's a pop-up, and this pop-up right here, this review link is what you need to copy. So click this little button to copy it. And then all you would do is paste it right over here where it says Google review link and click update template. And now all you have to do to request a Google review is just type in a cell phone number. So if I type in a cell phone number right here and submit a review request, guess what? I get a pop-up on my phone requesting a review. It just popped up. So fantastic, quick, easy template, easy way to do things. I highly recommend you don't make this message template too wordy, as this is going to be a text message. Once again, all you do is paste a cell phone number right here, and it will request Google reviews for you. It's also not a bad idea to go ahead and save this QR code to your computer. All you got to do is right click and save as, and this is going to save that image. And you can just keep this on your phone or keep this wherever. If you're at a closing, you can literally save that QR code as a favorite image on your phone. And then all you have to do if you're at a closing, hey, pop up that image in Google Photos or Apple Photos or whatever else you use. Just pull up that photo, which you would have saved to your favorites, let your client scan it, and it'll pop up requesting a Google review right there. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get Google reviews. Now then, this next area, social shares, right here on the left, this should be the area that you are using frequently. Our top producers use this content all the time to generate business. We have great producers that literally just generate almost all their business from social media shares. And that's what this is called, is social shares. I cannot stress enough how important it is to use this as opposed to just generic content that you can make in clip art or something that you can make that looks unprofessional. Because of the nature of what we do, we only, once again, we're a disruptive company. We only charge 1% to list homes. The common question that we've seen from the public is, well, what do you not do? Well, what's missing? You can't be as good as everybody else and cheaper. And if you don't have a lot of Google reviews, and if they visit your social media and it's got really cheaply made content on there, then you're going to get in a situation where that's verifying their bias. Like they're like, see, I told you they're cheaper. Look at them. Look how cheap this looks. It doesn't look professional. There's a reason why we pay graphic designers. We have graphic designers on staff to make this content. If you click on a just listed property share and you give us address, city, zip code, list price, upload an image, okay, if you do those things, we will create you perfectly branded social media content. And let me pull up an example really quick and I'll show you what some of our social media content looks like. Things like this right here, where something was just sold, welcome to the team post, productivity posts. All these things these are examples of what we will create for you, and we'll create it completely for free. So here's where Eric Tidmore listed a house up in Tennessee. Okay. This is professionally created by our graphic designers. It looks perfect. It looks great. This is what you want. So going down the list inside of Tacklebox, if you list a property, if you get a listing update, that's a price change or an open house or something like that. If you put something pending, if you have a closing, all this content, here's where something was sold. Here's where somebody put something under contract. All this sorts of stuff we will make for you. And this tells the public a few things. Number one, it's a very professional looking company. Number two, they're actively doing their job. They listed a house. They did a price drop on this house. They put something under contract. They had a closing. Well, are people really saving money? Well, of course people are saving money. Look, this person saved $5,500. Well, does it really work? Like, this person saved $14,000. Well, does it really work? Well, of course it really works. Look how many people hired Cody and Scott. Like Cody and Scott had 11 closings in April. Okay? Like this sort of content. Al Marsico got a 5-star review. So people would use them again. People are saving money. They're busy doing their jobs all day. Oh, and by the way, they're incredibly successful. This person did 5.3 million in October. This person did 39 million last year. Yeah, they're successful. Yeah, people are using them. Yeah, they save money. Yes, it looks professional. Yes, they're getting 5-star Google reviews. Yes, people will use them again. This entire social sharing system is designed for that, to tell that story to the public. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you a penny to use it. And so if you're sitting there and you're making your own content, ask yourself, what else could I be doing that's productive? Because if you submit something through here, within a few hours, or worst case, 12 hours, you should have an email back from our graphic designers where they fulfilled that ticket, your content's in your inbox, it's ready to go. All you got to do is download it and share it, okay? This, I can't stress enough how important it is for everybody to use this. Incredibly important. We have a digital marketing company that we like to use. You're welcome to use whoever you want, but One Click is here if you need help with that. Anytime we're featured in the press, that's here, is in the press. If you need help with accounting, bookkeeping, all that stuff, it's right here. Tons of training content in here. And this is going to be overhauled in the very near future, where we're going to have more and more training content. But there's so many training videos in here. These are all playlists full of videos. Videos about understanding digital marketing, core videos, buyer best practices, transaction management, how to get more and manage your listings, understanding the difference between sales and marketing, all this sorts of stuff. It's all here. Okay. And so if you want to just sit down with a bowl of popcorn and just plow through some stuff, they're short, they're easy to manage, 3, 4, 5 minute long videos where you can sit here and learn about some of the strategies that have made some of our agents incredibly successful. There's a merch store right here where if you click a button, you can buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, buy whatever you want to buy. I can't stress enough just how much business I did just by wearing a logoed shirt to the grocery store, or wear a logo shirt to the gym, or wear, a branded hat. That sort of stuff. I mean, it's fantastic. It really is. There's a help center down here where you can search for help and find all sorts of fun things. This, for whether you're a broker or an agent, this is the side of Tacklebox that you should be utilizing. Okay, this is Tacklebox as it should be used. This is a system that we are continually updating. We're continually making better and better and better. But realistically, this is something that I'm not aware of any other brokerage that provides, graphic designers to make you things. Like, guys, it's all paid for. Just use it. It's sitting there waiting for you. Just use it. So please, whenever you join, whether you're a broker or an agent, you should be given access to this system and utilize it. Don't go out there and try to reinvent the wheel. Don't go out there and say, well, I want to do all this on my own. There's a reason why so many of our agents are doing, dozens and sometimes hundreds of deals a year. They're using this software. They're using our content. It works. Okay. So hope this helps you understand Tacklebox and everything that it can do for you. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out. But it's a fantastic system that's going to continue to only get better and faster and evolve as we evolve as a company. Thank you for watching.